Director Vinod Anantoju, who is all set to make his directorial debut with Class Melodies, says that his film is a mix of real-life stories. Starring Anand Deverakonda and Varsha Bollamma in lead roles, Class Melodies is a light-hearted entertainer that shares an outside perspective on the ups and downs of middle-class life. Vinod Anantoju on Class Melodies. Ahead of the film's release, director Vinod Anantoju shares some interesting details about the project. He also explains why the film has been titled Class Melodies. The director says, "We thought of taking some real instances of a standard middle-class life and make a movie out of it. Almost all the tracks in the film have real-life references. I believe life, in general, is a melody, especially the middle-class life, which I grew up in. It has its ups and downs. The movie also tends to treat these small ups and downs like a melody. We do not go too much into the problems or the characters, and instead, just view them from an outsider's perspective. So that makes them a little humorous. Hence the name Class Melodies." He also says that the film is not just about the protagonist and his family members. "I also want to underline that this movie is not solely about Raghava and his brother. While he is the protagonist and the main thread in the movie, the film is also about all the middle-class people who are around him and the world that he lives in. I want to underline the middle-class world and small-town life. That's the reason I intentionally chose the title as Class Melodies, instead of putting something related to Raghava or Bombay Chutney. We opted for Class Melodies, because that is the character of the movie," Vinod adds. On November 10, Anand Deverakonda's brother Vijay Deverakonda unveiled the trailer of the film. He wrote, "The next film that I know is going to win all your hearts and I am excited for #Class Melodies. I have watched this with family and friends and it comes with full approval.